Hello everyone, welcome on back to Calmsden Farm. So I got the harvester up by the, barley field, wheat field that we bought last month. Since it turns out that big soybean field is going to be a month later than we first thought, or at least I first thought. Completely forgot when we had planted it, so... Alright, here we are. You can tell the field, it could be in better condition-wise. It definitely hasn't been, well, sprayed for weeds or anything. We'll get that put off to the side. We'll hop into here. I do think... Oh, we gotta unfold too. I do think we should at least try to get the liquid fertilizer done today. The fertilizing. For the big... Well, not the big field. The one we just planted not that long ago. Even though I'm not sure if we're gonna get to it, we probably should at least put some effort into trying to get it the best it can be. We already have a lot of the product on hand, so it's not like we're wasting money on it. I think for the herbicide, we may not have enough for the field, but I may just call it if we run out and we're a little short. I'll just call it. 13% full already. That is pretty good. I'm happy with that already. This shouldn't take too long to fill up. Wheat is one of those products where I've kind of said before, you get a lot of it. So, the price may not be as high, but you do get quite a bit. Kind of curious, if I let this go off on a worker, is it going to go straight or like weird? Well, that kind of answered the question. It's a little bit weird, but we'll let them do their thing. We'll get this set up. I got this all filled up for liquid fertilizer, at least all that we have. This is really tough to see where you've been. I've always said that, but this is probably a little bit worse because it's taller, you know. As it gets a little bit taller, it's even harder to see things. I don't remember this goes straight or not in here. I really don't remember that. Oh, almost 80% full already, dang. We'll send them off, we'll hope for the best. And, oh, they're like maybe a strip done. We might get quite a bit from this field. The way it's looking, at least. Okay, they're gonna go that way. We're gonna do the smaller portion. I'm gonna hop over there. I want them to probably do the larger portion first. I can see where I am. There's trees. Yeah, I'd want them to do this bottom piece. Well, of course, like I've said before, I do have crop destruction off for this, well, very reason. Because they don't always, end up going the right way when you're trying to unload them, so. Helps us not ruin too much crop. And they are empty. Just over 10,000 liter is the capacity. I always thought it was more. I'll be honest, I thought it was more. That's probably why it fills up so fast. Which is fine. I mean, it's not the end of the world. How are the animals looking? I mean, we can top them off real quick. I think, yeah, there is some grass in there. And I think there's water in the tank as well. Oh, a little bit off. Yeah, they're about full now. And we'll see how much is in here for water. We do still have a bunch of grass in that field, so it's not the end of the world if we run out in there. Oh, a little bit off. Right. I know the chickens are at 5,000 liters, but I haven't filled them up in quite some time, and they've been fine, so I plan on trying to not, give them too much food, and then we have a little bit extra to sell when it comes that time. I think with, the workers doing their thing, we should probably, at least get this filled up a decent amount. I don't foresee us selling any of the grass. How many things of eggs do we have? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 4. 4 full pallets. Don't ask me why the one's on the outside and the others are inside. I don't know, honestly. I did it for some reason. I don't know why. It won't take him too long to finish this field. And really, as long as we can sell the field at the end of the time, we'll make our money. It was already $10,000 in the trailer. It won't be a huge profit. It won't be like the soybeans are looking, but I may have to turn them around manually. Because I'm not sure if they're going to be able to go back like that. Workers can be kind of funny sometimes. What they can and can't do. Ooh, are they smart enough? I think I know what they're doing. Sometimes the workers will just reverse for some reason. I don't know why. Well, we'll get this little bit here and then we'll set them off again. I think it's just kind of... might just be how that edge is. Oh. So many trees. Just because it's going to hit the thinnest point. The may just not be able to figure it out. I'll set it off again. And we will just get this fairly filled up. Then I think we might head over to the harvester and probably do a lot of that ourselves. I think we may have to. The way it's looking, at least. Probably best if we don't have this all the way filled up, because it'll probably be a struggle to pull. This is a pretty big forge wagon. Part of the TARDIS pack, yeah, TARDIS. It's a good mod pack. I think the Tinker is a part of it too. Worker D completed their task. Oh, yeah, I should have. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna have to retake this turn. Let's check on this. See how they did. Wow. Dang, that's not good. Let's... We're going to have to do a lot of this ourselves. I'm seeing that right now. I think we can probably do at least one ring around. Let's get this turned off for now. That way we're not wasting diesel. They should be able to do at least one more pass until we'll have to reset them again. Yeah, I think we're going to have to just go one lap around, and that might look a lot better. May not be perfect, but if it's better, you know, that's something. The way it's looking, it looks like we may not use all of the fertilizer. Which is, I mean, not really good, but it's not bad either. Because we're not going to use it on anything else. Everything else is fully fertilized. Yeah, it looks like there's a big chunk down here missed. Bunch up there. I probably should have went around the whole field once. I realized that, but I think I was getting back over to the harvester or something, so... Yeah, my fault. My fault. Yeah, a bunch missed there. Well, I think I am going to go ahead and do a time lapse. We'll have to hop over and obviously clear out the harvester every once in a while. Yeah, I will talk to everyone once the time lapse is done. Alright, well I think we're almost done with this field. It's really tough to tell. We'll have to probably look at the fertilizer map and kind of see if we're missed heavily in an area. I think that's everything here. So let's take a look. Not bad. We did miss this the first time, so it's probably fertilized once because of that. We have one chunk here, otherwise it's looking really, really good. And of course, the worker is almost full for grain tank. I would think it would stop by itself eventually, right? Oh, right here. Just because it's going to hit the end of the row. Yeah, we'll only have, what, 500 liters left? Not too much. So it's, yeah, it's definitely going to be one of those things where, well, couldn't really just buy so much. I guess with our silo we could have. The liquid fertilizer tank silo. Whatever you want to call it. We could have bought less, but still, it's not too bad. Not too bad. I wonder how much for herbicide we have. I could send it off for herbicide and hope for the best. We also have, obviously, next month where we could do some of that as well. But at the same time, I guess next month we already going to be somewhat busy because we have the planting as well. We don't have a lot of herbicide. We're just going to use what we have for that, so... Right, so this is full somewhere. Oh, it did figure out how to turn around. This is getting pretty full, so this might have to be sold. Probably before we finish this field, because it'll be at, what, 41,000 liters? 42,000? Oh, it just ended that strip early on. Still, as long as it gets a large majority of it, that's kind of what I've come to expect from workers. It's not going to get all, but it'll help you. It's a helper, not a worker. That's one way to put it, I guess. Well, let's quickly head down there. We'll pick up the herbicide. I'll have to move the trailer once the harvester gets done unloading. Alright, we're getting out of its way. Well, we'll easily have to sell this. Where are we kind of looking? Is it still the farm store? Yes. Let's take it. I think it's up here, right? Yeah. We've not been up this way yet. So we will quickly hop back over here. I do realize we don't have enough herbicide in here to finish the field. Right now, I'm highly thinking we won't make it to the field. Unless I maybe rent another harvester for the big soybean harvest. Then we might be able to. So I think this 1,000 liters will get far enough where we can harvest what's been sprayed. If that makes any sense. It's not going to be perfect, but a decent amount will be sprayed off. And plus, like I've said, that last month is already going to be hectic enough with all the soybean selling and eggs and clothes to sell, and I think we have a little bit of barley. That's like the main ticket items, but we're going to have a lot of trailer loads to sell for the soybeans, so. Been a while since I've checked, but I'm sure it hasn't gone down, I'm sure. We'll just send the worker off. We'll let them get what they can get. That's my motto with, at least with the herbicide. And plus, I know if we do buy more, we would basically have 1,000 liters that wouldn't go anywhere. Yes, that's not a lot of money in the grand scheme of things, but it's something. I prefer not to waste too much money. Yeah, we have 161,000 liters of soybeans, so that's 4 right now. It isn't too bad, but I'm sure we'll get probably 2 more. It's gonna miss some there, I can already tell. We're gonna get them unloaded again. That way they should be able to continue on for a little while. And we can get this sold. We should be able to make $60,000-$70,000 easily from this field. Oh, well, for figuring $1,000 per 1,000 liters, we're already at almost $50,000, so. Yeah, they look like they're done. The trailer's just about full. They're almost done. They have that chunk left, but we can get this unloaded and they'll easily then have enough space to finish the whole field. Try to not to hit the wall or the fence. Braking is gonna be like not existent the whole way, so just makes it a little bit more fun. Sliding through all the turns and everything. Alright, so this should be the Bay 1. Try to make sure it's Bay 1. The price is a little bit better there. Like I said, brakes not there. Worker H completed their task. I would imagine that's probably the harvester. I think this money, depends how much we get, may just, maybe we'll take 50,000 off alone, but we'll see. Oh, that's $50,000 right there. So, yeah, that would be the harvester that thinks they're done, which they're mostly done. They're mostly done. They're going to run out soon enough, it looks like. Well, we'll have to race back. And we'll probably have to finish up the harvest ourselves. Can we just take this road? I went that way the first time. Does this road kind of go out to the main road? Kind of. Looks to be like a garbage place, maybe? Hard to tell. I guess it does lead out to the road, but... Well, we're back at the field. Looks like we have just a little bit all down here that needs to be finished up, but not too much. Majority of it is, of course, right up here. I'll put the trailer up here, that way it's a little bit closer to us if we need to unload. Well, right now it looks like the diesel's looking fine, which is good. We only got one more field for it to have to go through. But I think I'm probably not going to worry about filling it up. I may repair it just for the extra yield, but otherwise should be fine. So what, 2 more after this? Oh, tank is empty for worker D. Well, that is basically all of that field is done. Next month we'll just have the big soybean field. We may have 2 harvesters. I have not decided that yet. I'm kind of leaning towards having 2 though. Because, I mean, it took us 2 days, or not 2 days, 2 months to do the cotton field with 2, which I do realize, yes, they're a lot smaller than, a harvester header. This header is probably about the width of 2 of them put together. But preferably, we would finish in 1 month, which would give us the ability to then harvest the sorghum and sell some. We'll see. We'll see. It's always hard to tell kind of how things are going to end up. Because I could rent it and then it still takes 2 months. Possible. We may rent another trailer too. That's more of a month, the last month thing, if it does happen. It'll literally only be because we'll be harvesting like sorghum and trying to sell. That'd be the only reason. Oh, we should be able to take a lot of this east pretty quick just by doing this, because a lot of it's pretty skinny. Even on the next path, it'll be pretty skinny. Yeah. Let me know on predictions. We're starting to wind down, so it's a little bit of a reminder. Start thinking of some predictions. I'll probably ask next month. Yeah, again, because that would be month 11. That would be prior to the finale. Obviously, right now you're looking at our money, thinking, are you even gonna break $1 million? We'll easily break $1 million. I'm not concerned about that. I'm thinking right now $2 million. 2.5. Really hard to say still, because we have obviously an entire field of soybeans that hasn't been harvested, so we don't know how much is there. Well, I will just go ahead and do a time lapse. We'll finish out this harvest probably fairly quickly. Well, I'll talk to everyone once the time lapse is done. Alright, we're on the final strip for the wheat harvest. Looking pretty good. I'm kind of happy that we did go out and decide to buy this. I think it will help us a decent amount. I mean, it certainly isn't going to hurt us unless we completely forget to plant the field next month. Which even then, we could try to get it done in the last month. I'll have to look at how much we have for seeds. See if we think we should buy another bag or not. Let's take a look-see. 1,200 liters of seeds. I think we may buy one bag just to be safe. Otherwise, we're not doing too bad. Look at the price. Yeah, bag 1 is still the highest. Alright, we'll hop into the John Deere. We just gotta bring this down to the selling point, get it sold. Be another, just over $20,000. Like $21,000. Be another, decent amount. We can easily take $50,000 off the loan, I think. Bring it down to $200,000. Progress. It's progress. Alright, now we're going the right way. Go past the bale sale point. Past bay 2. And here's bay 1. Get this sold. The 150,000 cleared. Yeah, I think we can easily take 50,000 off the loan. Well, I actually decided to take 70,000 off the loan, just so we're back to that $87,000 mark where I tend to keep it. So we're only got $180,000 worth of debt left, which is still a lot, but we'll get there. We'll recover from our massive debt at one point, slowly, but we'll get there. So anyways, that is everything for today. Thank you everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you in the next video. Bye.